Celebrating a teen who survived a highway collapse in George County. Layla Jamison is finally back home after months of recovery in the hospital.
Tonight, her hometown of Lucedale gave her a surprise that she will cherish forever. WKRG News 5's Gabby Easterwood was there for the festivities. She joins us live in the studio with more on this George County High School senior and what she's been through and how the community is reaching out.
Well, it was just a heartwarming scene this afternoon, and it truly was remarkable and just a huge turnout for Layla. Now, she's been undergoing rehabilitation and therapy at the Shepherd Center in Atlanta, and she has not been home since the accident in August. So the emotions were raw for her, her family, and the entire George County community. A homecoming for a girl who's already inspired an entire community. The inspirational Layla Jamison in high spirits despite the overwhelming 5 months she's been through.
I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Hurricane Ida's heavy rain caused Highway 26 to collapse in George County. 3 people died and 9 were injured. Layla was one of the survivors. She was driving home from work that night when the accident happened and was left with dozens of broken bones and had to have emergency surgeries.
God just had his hand on her, 100%. There's no doubt in my mind.
Since the collapse, she's been undergoing rehabilitation and therapy at the Shepherd Center in Atlanta.
There you go. Nice job.
Fighting to try and walk again and live her life as a normal teenager.
It's not easy for me at all. Like, this was a lot of work. If you could ask my therapist, they'd tell you. But I'm glad to be here, so I can't complain.
Something she says she's determined to do again.
I want to walk. This wheelchair is not a good look for me.
It's been rough. I mean, you know, to be 100% honest with you, I never expected us to be where we're at today. I never expected her to be sitting in that chair talking, and the potential that with a lot more therapy that she's going to be able to walk.
As Layla was welcomed back, there were several presentations, comments from her principal, and state and city leaders pouring love and support over her.
Oh, wow.
It's extremely overwhelming. I'm beyond grateful. I love it.
Our community is amazing, always has been, but I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know that this was what was taking place behind the scenes, and I'm grateful. We are grateful.
Layla still has a long road of recovery ahead, but determination is something she is far from lacking.
Don't give up, because you'll make it. You just have to be determined.
Now, to top it all off, George Regional Hospital presented Layla with a promise of free medical treatment and physical therapy for the remainder of her recovery. Live in studio, Gabby Easterwood, WKRG News 5.